let's get chatting with Rohit Srivastava of India Charts. Rohit, good evening. Thank you for joining in. Blue skies, what a rally. Now what next? Still go long on the indices in this market?
The happy answer is yes. And all the people who've probably been skeptical of how this will play out are going to be surprised how it's going to really play out. Is my real sense of it, because the sheer momentum that is building, I think, across stocks and sectors is leading to multi-week, multi-month breakouts that you really cannot ignore. So yes, I think the trend probably continues. Specifically giving levels for Nifty, 15,500 is now, I think, a key support, and we probably head towards 16,200 next. As far as Bank Nifty is concerned, look at 35,000 and look at the upside to around 37,000. So those are the indices in terms of what we might look at in the week ahead. And it should remain broad-based, which means there was a discussion you were having earlier with Ajay, and he mentioned a data point which I would just want to reflect on about market internals. And one interesting way to really measure that is look at the advanced decline summation, which is simply look at the difference between advances and declines and add it up on a daily basis and then plot it as a chart. Now, when you do that, you find that in every mid-cap cycle, usually lasting for around 3 to 4 years, and then there's a down cycle for 1 to 2 years, in the initial phase, this summation index actually goes up pretty strongly. And then it starts to decline, and then we talk of market internals being weak, but it can remain in decline for a year or two of the later phase of the mid-cap rally. Now, when we look at the last 1 year, the decline phase has not even started. So the AD summation is still rising even now, making slightly higher highs. And we've not even reached the point where we can say market internals are weak. So that's the only difference I wanted to make. And so this month, in fact, has been very strong. The month of May into June, even though the Nifty was sort of flat for most of May and then only picked up in the last half, the breadth was very, very strong. So that's, I think, the takeaway which people are missing, simply looking at index and large caps. If you're not looking at individual stocks, you're really missing out.
Metals, PSU stocks, mid caps and power. What you're focusing on, Rohit?
Yeah, those I think are looking like the ideal sectors right now. Metals have been through a correction. So last few times I think I spoke with you, we discussed that the metals could go through a correction, and I think that correction is now over. You also got that small little bounce in the dollar with some of the news flow over in the last few days and overnight. And I think that's almost done. So the dollar index hit around 90.62 or 63 today. Best case scenario should be between 66 and 70. I don't think it'll go beyond that. So it may have topped out, may spike and top out. And once it starts to decline, give another day or so, I think next week you could see the revival of the metals rally moment the dollar index starts to fall. So commodities, metals will again make a comeback. So I don't think that's over. In fact, it's probably the correction is, the shakeout is done. So you'll probably see much more momentum there. I do like power. Mid-caps, we know they've mostly been participating, but you see a lot of interest in power because of a lot of the talk about alternate energy, the green energy deal, and so on. And stocks not just directly related to power, because power companies themselves like Tata Power are making announcements of getting into the green energy space. Then there are companies around the world which are in solar and different areas of this business from electrification and so on that are getting attention. So I think now it's reaching the point where anything related to power is just shooting up. So you get the momentum, you're getting the speed, and so I think that's one sector that you should really focus on.
Okay, anything else, Rohit? Real estate, housing finance, cement, anything else that's good for a long trade?
Real estate, I think as you're getting this turnaround and interest, that the economy will come back and start picking up in the months ahead. It's very clear the real estate stocks are getting attention. They may be lagging behind a little. I think housing finance is getting a lot of attention because of the recent deals, but real estate stocks also, the correction seems done. If I look at companies like, say, DLF, or even you look at the smaller ones which are there, like Shobha and so on, or you look at the larger ones like Oberoi, which are better known, or Godrej, all of them have had this pullback between over the last 2 months and started to rise again. So I think the rally is just starting back in real estate. and should be very interesting as things come back online and demand picks up, because it's been a depressed market for a long period of time. So I think that 6-7 year lull in many of these sectors seems to be ending when we look at the stock price action.
Rohit, it's a pleasure. As always, thank you very much for running us through that. Well, that's both a technical and fundamental roundup of things in terms of how the week has been. Surabhi, that brings us to a close.